3, 2, 1.
What is good, everybody, on this Friday? I hope we are interrupting whatever it is you are doing, because if you like football, this is where you need to be with the bums. Let's get it going.
That's right. So we're going to be your host. I'm Adam. That is Austin. And we are the Bums. So obviously, if you haven't noticed, yes, we are going to be talking about football. We're going to be going over everything NFL related, college related. So we're going to be starting with our top 5 games you must watch in the NFL. And then we're going to be moving into the college top 5 games that we believe you need to have your eyes on. So we're going to go from NFL to college. Then we're going to go to our even, I would say, a little bit too early playoff 4 for the college football. So we're going to be going with who we think is going to go to the college football playoffs. So we're going to be going through that. Then even we're going to cover the Heisman. And after the Heisman, we're going to be going, of course, into the NFL MVP, and that will wrap up our show today. So with that being said, let's get started.
All right, so starting off with our NFL picks, let's start with the Cincinnati Bengals and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at them.
So obviously with this game, this is a battle of the losers. Both of them sitting at 0-2. It's tough, though, because Joe Burrow has been playing pretty good football. It's tough. He does not have an O-line. And then, of course, Carson Wentz is Carson Wentz. If he can stay healthy, he normally plays pretty well. But I'm going to go with the rookie and Joe Burrow pulling out, getting his first win.
I like that. Not flying high with the Eagles. No, we are going to stay on the ground with the rookie, Joe Burrow. Is going to get that one done. That's what I'm going with. Joe Burrow gets his first win. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. If Carson Wentz can stay healthy or not. He's injury prone. It's going to happen at some point. He'll get hurt. But moving on, let's see what our LA Rams versus the Bills.
This one's a no-brainer.
Not hard.
This is for our Dillon brothers. Don't know if y'all are watching yet, but this pick's really easy for, I'm just going to say both of us. We're
Bills.
just both going with it. Bills Mafia, baby.
Bills.
Just easy. We're going to move right along past
Moving
that.
on. Not hard. And then there's no such thing as the American team. America doesn't have a team. What are we doing,
And if they
Cowboys?
did, it's definitely not the Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys. Not a Dak fan. Not a Prescott fan.
I'm kind of a Dak fan, but not a Cowboys
He's
fan,
not the
so.
Best.
But it's hard to go away from Russell Wilson, of course. He's
Yes, it
playing
is.
just phenomenal football right now. Yes, they've only had 2 games, but I'm
Still.
going with the Seahawks. I mean, Russell Wilson right now is just playing out of his mind, and I think he's going to continue that against the Cowboys.
That's right. Russell Wilson gets it done against the Cowboys, not America's team. Let's go, Pete Carroll. All right, Green Bay Saints.
Yep.
What do you got?
This is going to be a tough game because, new post just came out. Aaron Rodgers did say him and his significant other of Danica Patrick have taken a quick split. So he's getting his mind right. And you even heard last game, Drew Brees was stating that the offense isn't clicking. So I think this one's pretty easy for me. I'm going with good old discount double check Aaron Rodgers in the Green Bay Packers.
Not a bad pick. Yeah, Drew Brees has not really had it going, but he's got that new receiver with him. Probably needs to find him a little more. Was it
Emmanuel Sanders?
Emmanuel Sanders, yeah. That's my team. But I also got Michael Thomas. I got this jersey sitting right here. I got it for a reason. This is my team. The Saints. You're wearing yours. I didn't put mine on.
Wow.
Drew Brees. I'm going to say I got to go with it. Whether he gets it done or not. Got to stay Saints.
You got to stay with your
Got to
team.
stay Saints. Who dat?
Ooh, here we go. Game of the week, Monday
Game to
Night
watch.
Football. Here we go. We
Prime
got
time.
the reigning NFL MVP going against the world champs. This is going to be a good game.
I hope so, because I plan to be watching. And let's see if Lamar can hang. I think he can.
I think he definitely can. Chiefs struggled big time with the Chargers. Chargers, obviously, they have a phenomenal defensive line and defense at that point, but not the best offense. Justin Herbert did his best to try and get the win over the Chiefs, but they didn't. But then I just think the Ravens have so much offensive firepower.
That's right.
And yeah, don't get me wrong. The Chiefs do too, but I'm going with the Ravens, sticking with the
backfield.
Yeah, that's right. The 3 Heismans back there. That's who I'm going with. I'm sticking with the Ravens. Not saying that they beat them going down the line in the playoffs, but for round 1, I'm going with the Ravens.
All right, well, we're going to split this one right down the middle because it wouldn't be a good show if we didn't have any type of controversy. So I'm going to go Chiefs. And Monday night, Patrick Mahomes gets it done, trying to make another MVP run, or trying to make a MVP run for himself. He's got to make a name for himself. He got the Chiefs to where they needed to be last year, and I'm going to say he's going to start separating himself from the pack.
Might need to. Got that big paycheck.
That's right. He's going to be an MVP runner for sure. Running away from the reigning MVP. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Chiefs,
okay.
get it done. Monday Night Football. So that's what we got NFL. Now let's kind of transition on over to college football. Our lineup is going to be Kentucky versus Auburn, Louisville versus Pittsburgh, Cincinnati versus Army, West Virginia, Oklahoma State, Florida State, Miami. Battle of the Florida teams. I like that.
All right, good old rivalry.
And then our own hometown favorites. That's right. South Carolina hosting Tennessee. Got to talk about them right now. Here we go. Kentucky, Auburn. Who you got?
For me, this one's, again, another no-brainer. I mean, it's hard to go away from Auburn. I mean, you got Bo Nix, had a pretty solid freshman year. I mean, it's Auburn, Kentucky. Football, I mean, the percentages it shows on ESPN, Auburn's 85% favorites, and I'm going with them. Easy pick for me, Bo Nix and the Auburn Tigers.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to go away from. You can't really pull for Kentucky. Like, what are we doing?
Well, I mean, you can pull for them.
You're just not going to be pulling for the winning team. I'll say that.
You're not.
And are they preseason ranked? Is that what I saw?
Yes.
Preseason ranked.
Ranked 23rd.
23rd. I don't think that's going to last long. Auburn gets it done over the Wildcats. Bo Nix, baby. Let's see him in action. Excited for college football, but moving on, Louisville and Pitt.
Yes, this going to be a lot closer game. You got the 21 ranked Pitt Panthers versus the 24 Louisville Cardinals.
And Pittsburgh 2-0, right?
Yeah, 2-0. Yeah,
1-0 in their conference.
So right now, I'm going with the Louisville Cardinals. Yes, they did just come off a defeat of Miami, but I'm going with.
But it's Miami. Miami's looking pretty
true.
solid this year.
That is true. Yes,
we'll get to that.
But I really like their head coach, Scott Satterfield. I'm really thinking highly of him. I think they do get it done against Pitt. I'm going with the Louisville Cardinals.
Louisville, I like that pick. I'm going to stick with it. Louisville gets it done over Pitt, and we're just going to see the Cardinals do their thing. Maybe throw it around a little bit.
Slinging around, running around. Whatever gets the.
I think they're going to have their way. Yeah. It's a tight spread or a very close spread, but yep. I don't think the game's going to be too close.
So
I think Louisville's going to run away with it in the end, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, here we go. This is a game.
What do we do here? Cincinnati Army. The triple option, right?
Oh yeah, this is a tough game. Don't really know too much about either one of these teams. All I do know is I'm going with the Bearcats. I mean, it's hard to get really cheer for Army there or bet on them. So I'm going with the Bearcats. And
I mean, you never know what's going to happen, especially with a triple option team. Is it going to be a dry day wherever they are? We may get some rain down here, but Army, can you hand the ball off and do all your backfield action with a wet ball? We'll see. I don't know if it's going to be raining wherever they are, but we had this tropical storm come through. But you know what? If they can, maybe a close game, but Cincinnati's probably going to get it done. I'm going to go Cincinnati over Army because you just don't know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. It's Army.
Yeah, that's true. You never know, but I think that's another easy one for me.
Cincinnati both ways.
Bearcats.
West Virginia, Oklahoma State.
Ooh, that's a tough one there, because I know we got Oklahoma State was picked by, I believe it was Desmond Howard to be in his Final Four.
Desmond Howard, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Desmond Howard? What are we doing?
But I will go with them this week because I do think Oklahoma State gets it done. The good old mullet, baby.
That's right.
All business for Oklahoma State. I think they get it done pretty easily against West Virginia. Good old, their running back. He's also in the Heisman talk.
Yes.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
I am a fan of him. I think they will get it done pretty easily again against West Virginia. So I'm going with Oklahoma State. Cowboys. Gun them up.
West Virginia Mountain Mama, not today. It's going to be Oklahoma State. That's what I'm going with. Mullet Man gets it done, coaches them up right. Chuba Hubbard probably going to have another pretty solid stat run for his Heisman race. Yeah, Oklahoma State. That's kind of an easy one for me. Oklahoma State. Over West Virginia. Moving on.
Here we go. The rivalry. Here we go.
Battle of the Florida State versus Miami.
Yeah, this game definitely is going to have some tension in it, but again, I don't think it's going to be much of a question. In my opinion, I got the U in this one. This one, I think Miami gets it done. Florida State's just not looking good. I believe they are going to be without their head coach because I think, from what I saw, I think he did catch the coronavirus, so he won't be able to coach him. They're going to be down without a head coach.
That's kind of how they've been the past couple of years.
Yeah, no.
Not really having a head coach. Players quitting, players not wanting to do their assignments on the field, choosing when they come to practice and whatnot. Florida State's been kind of in a rough state for a while now, ever since the good old Texas A&M coach left them.
Yeah, Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah, Jimbo.
Leaving kind of messed Florida State up. Left them with Willie Taggart. Willie Taggart, obviously.
Feel sorry for you. You had a mess to deal with Willie. That's tough.
Yeah,
but,
didn't help him, but.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw up the U too because that's who's going to get the W on Saturday. Mr. Diaz going to take, what is that going to be, his third one of the year?
Yep. Gonna go
undefeated.
3-0.
3-0, good start.
2-0 in the ACC.
That's right. Miami gets it done over Florida State, breaking out that turnover change.
Did we just go same five?
We might have. I can't remember. We'll have to look it back. I got my picks. We'll compare them again, and we'll keep our record. So we'll tally it up on the whiteboard right here. Make sure everybody knows who's picking who. But now for our hometown favorite.
Here we go.
South Carolina. Win or lose, we gotta stay with them. So yes, we're choosing South Carolina. Not hard to say. Win or lose. We're in a down state right now. We're rebuilding. We're always rebuilding. It's okay.
I'm excited though about our defense. I'm looking forward to seeing them play. We'll see what Mike Bobo can do with the offense. But yep, we're gonna move on because obviously we're both going Carolina.
Not hard.
So
ready to see what Tennessee's gonna bring.
Rocky Top's not gonna be on top anymore, baby. Here we go. Carolina's gonna get the win.
That's right. Williams-Brice.
It's gonna be rocking without the fans. There's gonna be a sandstorm.
That's right. All right, now we are going to show you our Final Four early in the season. Who do we think are going to go all the way? Is it going to be another Bama-Clemson matchup in the end? We'll have to wait the whole season to find out, but here's who we think our playoff picks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Adam, let's start it off. Who do you have as your number one?
Yeah, so for this one, I think it's really easy starting out in the SEC. I think the Tide's going to be rolling here. I got Alabama rolling here in the number one seed. Of course, they're going to be playing all this tough SEC talent. That's why I got them sitting at number one coming into the playoffs. We're going to move right along to number two. This one is where I know a little controversy is going to be coming. But
you got to have some controversy. You got to have it.
You do. And I'm going with Hook 'em Horns. Good old Sam Ellinger and Tom Herman. I think they get it done this year. I actually think they make it to the playoffs. And with their schedule, I think they are the reason, or their schedule's the reason they take that number two spot away from, of course, and here in third, the Clemson Tigers. Dabo Swinney's obviously got things going right with his program. Trevor Lawrence, ETN.
2 Heisman candidates.
They're just putting up too many points, too much yardage. They're just, like you said, both Heisman favorites. So That's why I got Clemson sitting there at 3, going against the Longhorns. And then finishing out my top 4, I do have the Ohio State University.
Hard to not put them in.
Very hard not to. You got Justin Fields, Jordan Day. They're doing big things there in the Pac-10.
Ryan Day.
Yes.
Ryan Day.
I have a buddy that's named Jordan Day, and I always think of that. Thank you for that correction. But, yep, the Ohio State, easy conference, my opinion. I don't think anyone
Cupcake schedule. If they can make it through all 8 games.
I think they will. I think it'll be real easy. But, yep, that's my 4, good old Bama versus the State. Then I got Texas and Clemson matching up. So that's my 4.
That's bold. I like it. Moving on, who do I have as my number 1? I mean, it's not hard. Strength of schedule's there. The resume's there. The history's there. Rolling Tide. I mean, it's just not hard. If they can get their wins, which they should, Nick Saban, he's the guy. He's the guy to beat. He's on top. And following not too far behind him right now in today's age is Dabo Swinney and the Clemson Tigers. I mean, they're right there, number 2. Another kind of an easy schedule. May have a couple challenges. Notre Dame.
Miami. Possibly going against the good old Mac Brown.
North Carolina. That would be in the conference championship game. If they can get through all that, yeah, they're going to be sitting number 2. Most likely. At least definitely going to be in that top 4. But my number 3, I got the Ohio State. Another cupcake conference. If they can get through all their games, they're going to be in it. Hard to argue against that because they got the talent. And frankly, there's really no other competition that I think is going to give them a run. Michigan definitely nowhere to be found on that. Are they playing Michigan this year?
Ohio State? They should be.
Are they on one of their 8 games?
I don't see why not.
I haven't seen their schedule.
I just assumed that they would be.
We always assume, but I have not actually taken a full look at who their 8 games have been. I just know that conference is so inconsistent on what they're doing right now, dealing with all this COVID stuff. If one slight little mess up.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
December
Final game.
12th, the last game. Yep, they'll be playing
that could be a game to watch. We'll see if Jim Harbaugh can get the Michigan Wolverines rolling for once, and I don't think he's beaten Ohio State yet. So I think that's just easy. If with all these COVID precautions that the conference is taking, if Ohio State can get through all those games, I think they'll be sitting right there at number 3. And then wrapping up my last spot is Oklahoma. I think it's going to be a battle between Oklahoma and Texas. They'll probably have to end up playing twice, once in the regular season and then conference championship. We're going to go ahead and say that's probably going to be Oklahoma and Texas. And I'm going to say Oklahoma over Texas. We're going to split the difference right there. So our top 4 are pretty similar, but I'm going to go Oklahoma instead of Texas.
I like that pick.
There's my top 4. All right, it's Heisman time. Who do we have? 3 guys, 3 names. 2 of them are at the top of almost every list we have looked at online, on ESPN, all the analysts. They both have, everybody's got Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. Not hard to argue against.
I think that one's pretty easy.
Whether you like them or not. I mean, they got the talent, right?
Oh, yeah.
But tell us about this one name that probably not many people will recognize. Who is this Spencer Rattler?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Spencer Rattler. That's going to be our big, bold prediction there. I don't know if any of you have heard of who he is, but he has taken over the reins.
You will.
Good old Boomer Sooner, following the reins of course, Baker Mayfield, then the Kyler Murray, then the Alabama transfer of Jalen Hurts, and now he's got big shoes to fill, and it is Spencer Rattler's turn. I think he's definitely in the right conference. He's got big arm talent. I went and watched his high school film, honestly, and he was doing things that I haven't seen in high school. I know a lot of people say that about people, but he was doing Patrick Mahomes stuff before Patrick Mahomes was doing it. So I'm a big fan of Spencer, and I think he's going to actually surprise people. People are going to remember his name for sure. He's going to put his stamp on college football, and I'm saying watch out for him. He could be a sleeper.
Could be. I mean, Lincoln Riley knows what he's doing with some quarterbacks.
He does for sure, yes.
He's going to get them right.
He knows how to coach them up, especially in that conference, being mainly a pass-heavy offense.
Oh,
And
100%.
That's definitely Spencer's forte. So that's my bold prediction, getting Spencer in there.
All right. There's our three early Heisman runners. And we'll update this as the season goes along, give you some more stats on these guys.
And see how our picks are doing. I mean,
That's right, yeah.
I don't think Spencer's in there right now, but
No. I don't think.
again, who we think is going to be up there.
Yeah.
And so we'll be comparing and seeing how we're doing. And make sure to, leave us a comment if
Who do you think?
who you think deserves to be in that top 3 or who y'all think should be in it. Make sure to leave us a comment all over Instagram, on the page, YouTube. It doesn't matter. Leave us a comment. See?
Yeah. Let us know what you think. Maybe we'll give you a little shout out. Put you in there. It's MVP time. Who you got? We both we both agreed on this.
I don't think it's very hard. Of course, this is the MVP off of right now. What's going on? This isn't necessarily us guessing who the MVP is, even though these two are definitely, I think, you could make a guess.
That's right.
One of these two are definitely going to win it. So go ahead.
If you had to pick one right now, we got two in mind.
Two that are, I think, just leading the way. Go ahead and throw that picture up. Let's go ahead and show that.
Boom.
Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson right
Jersey
now.
swap.
It's hard, again, to go away from Russell Wilson. You see what he's done the first 2 games of the season. He's just been on a torch. And props to Cam Newton for
Newton should have
trying
won.
to sling it around with Russell Wilson. But Russell Wilson is just way too talented right now.
How many touchdowns did he account for in that game?
Yeah, against the Patriots. I believe it was 5.
It was
5 touchdowns, yeah.
5 touchdowns, throwing and running it in himself.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson.
35 points. He was accountable for all of their scores. So
That's big.
then, of course, it is Patrick Mahomes, the gunslinger.
When you can look one way and throw the ball the other way on target, hitting your own players in the face mask because they don't even know it's coming, you're that accurate. I mean, you're just automatically in the MVP race. Automatically.
So I think that's pretty easy right now with the MVP race going on right now.
But Aaron Rodgers, we see you.
Yeah,
we see
do.
you.
We're not forgetting about good old discount double check.
No, he's there. And then you can't ever sleep on that Raven guy.
Oh,
he's
reigning MVP. He is having a good season so far too. Don't get me wrong, but
these are the top 2 right now. If we had to choose right now, these 2 guys are standing out among the rest.
To us,
yes. Who's yours?
Yeah,
Let us know.
Leave us a comment. So, with that being said, we have covered all of our topics we wanted to cover today, but there is one sneak peek thing we wanted to. I wouldn't say
we need some help.
Peek.
We need some help.
Yeah, we do need help. We're going to leave a poll for you guys.
Because as you noticed, we have not once labeled our show with a name because we don't have one yet. And we've narrowed it down to 5 of our favorites. Here they are. We need some help. What do y'all think? There's our 5. They are the Coin Toss, First and Friday, What's the Call, Friday Kickoff, and Football Friday. What do y'all think?
Again, leave us a comment anywhere and everywhere. And if y'all don't think one of these names are deserving,
give us your own.
Yeah.
Are you creative? Come up with something.
If we
Help
like it,
out.
we'll use it. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
Just leave us a comment, and we just want to be able to have a name for the show next Friday, so we can.
That's right. Friday, it's going to come. Next Friday, be ready. We're going to have us a name. Our set's going to look a little different because we're going to incorporate whatever name you guys choose for us. We're going to have it somewhere on the set, and it's going to stick. It's going to be what it is. Forever and always, this will be our name. You guys, it's up to you. Go vote. Let us know what you think. We'll make a poll. Be on the lookout for it. And with that being said,
I think that's all we got.
That's a wrap for our first show. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, hopefully you've made it this far, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out some of our volleyball stuff because we're not just volleyball people. We're not just football people. We like to do it all.
We're big sports people.
That's right.
Big sports people.
Big sports people. Go sports. But with that being said, thank you for your time. And we go back to whatever it was you were doing when we interrupted you. And have a wonderful day. We'll see you next week for our Football Friday. And check out our Wednesday vlogs. That's it.
Deuces.